is being recorded.
Hello, my name is Rich McMillan. I am the Program Research Specialist for the Perkins V program administered by the New York State Department of Education. And today I'm going to present the CTEA Data Management Practices presentation. I will now share the screen and begin the presentation. The Perkins V program is new for this year, and so the data upload procedure has changed. So we're going to go through the changes and procedure for you to upload your student personally identifiable information data to the CTEA system. Reporting CTEA data using HEADS IDEX. The NICED Information and Reporting Services Higher Education Data Collection Forms and Instruction webpage has everything you need. You notice I have the web page posted here, and in particular, you can note that the Heads Live logon, it's in very small type. Right here, I'm circling it with my mouse. The IRS Data Exchange IDEX is login button is right here, very small, but you can see it. And the New York State Higher Education Data System Heads Instruction Manual, which I will be using extensively for this presentation, is located right here. It's a PDF file, and you can download it and maintain a copy on your work computer. On this page are links to login IDEX, to download the instruction manual, and obtain access to the CTEA templates you'll use to enter your data. Again, we're back to the web page, and I have expanded the size. Again, the Heads Live login highlighted in yellow, and then the IDEX login is actually highlighted in yellow. That's the one that you'll be using. IDEX is the new system that supplants the old Heads system. Here also highlighted in yellow is the instruction manual. Again, I do recommend that you download that and at least keep it for reference. Now, this is the cover of the New York State Higher Education Data System, or HEADS, instruction manual for the 2021-2022 collection year. This report was updated on August 13th, 2021, so it's very fresh and new. It's version 5.1. Please be sure that you use this version 5.1. Earlier versions are no longer applicable with regard to the upload procedure for CTEA. There have been major changes, so please be aware of that. I'm now going to move to the and show you if you do download the HEADS manual, only a certain portion of the HEADS manual relates to the Perkins program. So you would begin your review of material in the HEADS manual on page 38, which is highlighted in yellow above. This is the beginning page, page 39, of the actual CTEA material for upload of CTEA 1 and CTEA 2 data. I will not read the instructions, but generally the instructions begin here on page 39 after page 38. Now, the first step is to download CTEA templates. And so please download the template from the IDEX bulk upload page. First log in at https://portal.nicid.gov/ABP. And that's spelled https://portal period NYSED period gov/ABP. And this is the application business portal. If you notice, the place to log in has been circled in red. It's a light blue type. You will want to, after logging in, you want to select IRS Data Exchange under My Applications. Step 2, select Bulk Upload. Notice again the bulk upload selection has been circled in red. Step 3, select the form you need by clicking the name of the form template column. You notice here we've got the CTEA 2 form and the CTEA 1 form both circled under the column titled Form Template. Now, there are CTEA 1A and B templates. So there are 2 templates, and they are both Excel spreadsheets. The CTEA 2A and 2B templates are also Excel spreadsheets. Now, the difference in the CTEA 1 and 2 A and B forms. You may note that this year we do have CTEA A and B forms. So we will explain the difference. First, if your institution only has students in Perkins credit-bearing programs, only a CTEA 1A file in September and a CTEA 1B file in February must be submitted. So note that the difference between the A and the B file, one difference is the A file is submitted in September and the B file is submitted in February. If your institution only has students in Perkins non-credit bearing programs, only a CTEA 2A file in September and a CTEA 2B file in February must be submitted. So if your institution has both credit-bearing and non-credit-bearing programs, one CTEA 1A and one CTEA 2A file must be submitted in September, and one CTEA 1B and CTEA 2B files must be submitted in February. Institutions with multiple campuses should provide data for each individual campus separately. A separate data submission will be required for each campus. The CTEA 1A and 2A files will only have student, participant, and demographic data. This file will not contain data required for the February submission. The CTEA 1B and 2B files will only have the student ID and placement education and survey data from the survey that you conducted regarding the student's placement and employment plans. CTEA step-by-step instructions to bulk upload file. Now, I'm drawing heavily from a document produced by IRS that will be posted to the page that goes into a little bit more detail, but I want to give you a top view of the process using materials prepared by IRS in this case. Number 1, once logged into the IDEX, click on the form that you're looking to upload. The first submission be the CTEA 1A or CTEA 2A due September 30th, 2021. Second submission will be CTEA 1B and or CTEA 2B due in February, on February 18th actually, of 2022. Note over here on the left, we've got it circled where it says bulk upload. I mean, CTEA 1, the selection of the form. So you select the form, then your next step would be to click on the bulk upload button. If you notice, we've got an example here where if you notice the template has already been downloaded. This is the bulk upload button. And so these instructions indicate this is a bulk upload only form. If unable to click on the bulk upload button, you may have previously uploaded a file. If this is the case, you will need to click on the Make Changes button in the upper right of your screen, then click on Bulk Upload to upload a new file. You notice here again, we have basically a screenshot. Here is the Make Changes button circled in red. Click on Choose File and find the file on your computer to upload. And again, here circled in red is the Choose File button that you should see on the screen. Once the file name appears in the box, click Upload File. You will see a little circle spinning. It may take a minute to complete because it must first validate the file. Again, note at the bottom of the page, we have the Upload File button circled, which is blue, circled in red. If the Show Upload Log button is blue, your file has uploaded successfully. If you hover over it, it will display one form uploaded. So for those of you that are concerned and want to confirm the proper and complete upload of your file, this is the way to do it. Again, if the button is blue, let's look at, you notice it may not always be blue, or it might, but if you worry about that, you need to hover over it and it should display one form uploaded. Come to the bottom and you see that once you hover over it with your mouse, hover means to place your mouse over the item, the point of your mouse. But once you've done that, then you notice that the little box will tell you one form uploaded. So I know this is critical for many of you, so please focus on this so you can have confirmation and peace of mind that you've completed the upload successfully. If the Show Upload Log button is red, your file upload has failed. If you hover over it, it will display Error File Created. This would show that there's been some sort of an error. The entire file hasn't been uploaded, or there's some sort of data transmission issue, maybe that damaged some of the data. So the system is not accepting what you attempted to upload. If the validation has failed, click on the Show Upload Log Error File Created button, and a status history will appear in the pop-up window. Select the Errors Excel file in the File column to view or download the errors. This error file spreadsheet has two tabs. The first displays an index of errors, indicating where they have occurred, while the second tab contains the actual file that was attempted to be uploaded, with the error cells highlighted. Note, you can click on the error in the first tab, and it will take you to that error in the second tab. And note here, we're looking at the errors index file. And if you note, circled at the left are the two tabs. First one's titled Errors Index. And then if you note, the second item circled in red indicates the remote answer choice is valid. Choice blank is not in the list of valid options. So again, this could be a situation where you entered the data incorrectly. And so this correction is an effort to basically perform data validation on your upload. So again, it's trying to make sure that your data is fit and proper for the later analytical procedures that will be undertaken your data. Once you've fixed all the errors and have a corrected file, repeat the bulk upload process until upload is successful. Click on the Show Upload Log One Form Uploaded button. The most recent status should be Bulk Upload Complete in green. Once the file has been successfully uploaded, please note that the report is still in a saved status. It must be reviewed, attested, and submitted to complete the process. Under the attestation section, check the box and then click the Submit button. Note that we have the attestation section circled here in red, and then the attestation box that's to be checked is circled in red and also indicated with a red arrow on the left. And then finally, the Submit button, the bottom right of the form in dark blue, is circled in red also. Due dates. The first submission, CTEA 1A and CTEA 2A. First submission of reports on all students enrolled during the previous academic year, July 1 through June 30th. For the 2021-2022 reporting year, this is due September 30th, 2021. Note, program enrollment will be calculated from these reports and used to determine allocations for the next program year. So the data that you enter is critical, and you want to particularly pay attention and note that your enrollment figures are very, very accurate, and that you haven't left anyone out, that you won't need to upload additional data later or attempt to amend that number. You need to have your final enrollment count established by the time you file the CTEA 1A form by September 30th, 2021. And again, allocations, the amount of money the program receives each year, is determined from program enrollment. Specifically, data on students who suffer from economic disadvantage. All right, the second submission, updated CTEA 1B and CTEA 2B. Second submission of reports on all students enrolled during the previous academic year, July 1 through June 30th. And this submission includes placement outcomes, including employment and education status, collected by programs and survey information during the period of time beginning with graduation and lasting through December 31st for each student reported in the first submission. The 2021-2022 reporting year, this is due February 18th, 2022. This information, by the way, is very critical for the calculation of performance indicators that also are used to assess the progress and condition of your project. Needed external tables. In order to complete the data reporting process that you will be undertaking for CTEA 1A or CTEA 2A, you will need the zip codes. And the zip codes can be found, the 2020 zip codes actually are what we will be using. And so we recommend that you use the 2020 zip codes. And the website is listed. I will spell it out. https://NAPEQUITY. That's NAPEQUITY.org/NONTRADITIONAL hyphen OCCUPATIONS hyphen CROSSWALK backslash. So the zip codes that will be necessary will also be validated against this 2020 list of zip codes, must be accurately entered, and this table will assist you in doing so. For CTEA 1 only, IRP codes. These are codes that identify the program of study within the New York State education system, are validated against NICED's inventory of registered programs. And this document can be found at the following website, and I will read this out: http://www period NYSED period GOV backslash HEDS backslash IRPSL1 numeral 1 period HTML. The last section is IRPSL1 period HTML. Important for CTEA 1B and CTEA 2B. For CTEA 1B and CTEA 2B, the exact same student IDs and number of records should be in this file as was in the file that was submitted in the September submission. So you cannot increase the number of students or change the number of students or change any student IDs. It has to be the same set of people in both the September submission and the February submission. The only data fields to be collected in these February submission files, CTEA 1B and CTEA 2B, are as follows. Number 1, institute ID. Number 2, student ID. And again, this must be an exact match of the student IDs in the September submission. Number 3, employment status. Number 4, education status. Number 5, surveyed. And number 6, responded to survey. Now, these are some helpful links where you can reach the support page, forms page, and instruction manual, also SIP code guidance page, and then the IRP codes. So I believe this will conclude our presentation today. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Richard McMillan, and I'm here to answer any of your questions. We may have a question and answer session within a week or so after the posting of this presentation, where you can ask questions at a live event. I want to thank you again. Please have a wonderful day.